Talofa lava Bulavinaka, hello and welcome into the ANZ Stadium in Suva, Fiji, for this, the final game of the Pacific Nations 2019, featuring the home team, the Flying Fijians, who will host Manu Samoa, and co-commentary, a veteran of 50 games for Manu Samoa, Earl Va'a.
Yeah, still a warm night here in Suva, Kent. Both teams looking to increase their rankings in the World Rugby. Samoa are at 16th and Fiji 9th.
We have already seen Japan beat the USA, and Fiji and Samoa one win and one loss each in the competition so far. There's the points table, with Japan already crowned the champions for 2019, and Fiji with a loss to Japan 21-34, and then a win against Canada 38-13. Samoa beating Tonga in a very wet Apia Park 25-17 before losing closely on this very ground last week to the USA by 13 points to 10. So we have a playoff for third and fourth, a bronze medal game, and the beautiful side of palm trees in the Pacific, one of the beautiful places in the world where you can lie around and contemplate life, as some of our fans here are doing. And Samoan team on arrival here at ANZ Stadium in Suva, and a very solid looking look around their side as well.
Yeah, Steve Jackson want their boys to play their structures, carry forward, and he's relying on his two young halves to drive them around the park tonight. Line up: Mulipula, Matu'u and Alo Emil in the front row. Paulo and Leo Pepe are the locks. Vui, Captain Jack Lam and Ioane are the back rowers. In the halves, Pulatai Vau and promising youngster Siutini will steer the team around. Lilo and Fonatia combine in the midfield. Tuatanga Loa, Leua and Tawala are the back three.
One late change to the bench of the Manu Samoa team with Seilala Lamb coming in jersey 16. The only change from the team released earlier in the week. The Fijian fans anticipate the arrival as coach John McKee leading his team out just a few moments ago when they arrived here. Lovely atmosphere for Fiji, a five-time winner and four-time runner-up of the Pacific Nations Championship. They will play in Pool D at the Rugby World Cup, and they will start this game with Ma'afu, Matavisi and Ravai in the front row, Thabambati and Nakarawa. The two locks, and the captain Ogani Brotu, Kunatani and Viliame Mata in the back three, Lamani and Ben Volavola in the halves, Botia and Ranradra in the midfield, Osborne Goneva and Tuithuvu will play in the 15 jersey, the head coach John McKee. And three players, Nakarawa, Kunatani and Mata, gold medalists from Rio. Jack Lamb, open side flanker, Domenico Ogani Barotu, blind side flanker. The respective captains lead their team out onto the National Stadium, ANZ Stadium here in Suva. Samoa and Fiji this game tonight in the events challenges in Japan in a little over a month's time. There's some signs of emotion. The stirring national anthems, which is met equally with emotion from young players from the Pacific. The Sibitau and the Sivitau.
Your mic out, bro. Can you just tuck down quickly when you're done? Tuck down, bro. I thought I was getting a yellow card.
The beguiling grace and the energy displayed as they celebrate culture. Samoa and Fiji. Fiji, very good looking lineup that they have got, including, as we said in the lead up, 3 players from the Olympic gold medal team at Rio de Janeiro in 2016. Samoa, TJ Ioane, number 8. Lungavi Mulipola, experienced player. Long, successful career in Europe. Belgium, Tuatanga Law, star of New Zealand and Samoa Sevens. Penny, Ravai, and their brilliant Redeniki Goneva in jersey 14 for Fiji. Brendan Pickerel, assistant referees. Assisting him will be Damon Murphy and Jordan Way. Ben Volavola for Fiji, Ulupano Siotini for Samoa. We get the game underway. Ball claimed on the ground by the captain, Jack Lamb. Polite Taivao looking for Alo Emile Lamb. Mulipola. Soft turnover. Fiji in the end.
Good start from Samoa. Regain the kick. Looking to go back down the line. Try and shorten the Fiji defensive line from out wide and bring them in.
Short line out. Fiji. And ball is knocked forward at the back.
Just a little bit of confusion there from the Fijians. See the call there. Didn't have a backlifter to get him up. Samoa attack from the left-hand scrum. Look for Tuatanga Law to get involved.
Dwayne Pulatai Nofo Ali'i playing the Doncaster Knights. Frank Lomani, Fijian, halfback quality. Player that's going to be good contest between these two young halfbacks. Polata Val, Ciotini at the line for Tuatanga Law there to help as well, and now Chris Vui. couple of decoys for challenging. The left edge shows for Notia. Vui. Tackled by Kunatani. Matu'u. Samoa patient with the ball. Polate Vau comes back to left side. Chutini gives a short ball for Ray Lilo. TJ Ioane offloads for Bolo, and then Matu'u loses the ball forward. Now Patrick Osborne. Now Lamani at halfback, and Fiji immediately look for some field position. Belgium, Tuatanga Lork, and then he watched that ball drift out. And then the quick tap. Alapati Laua.
Yeah, Samoa just being patient in that side of the half of Fiji, using their forwards, looking out to go to the edges. Matu'u trying to get an offload away, loses the ball. Good cover back from Tutangua.
So Matavisi, bit of movement in the line. The target was Tavita Thavambati. They eventually clear the ball from the line out. Now the pick and go from Wagane Barotu. Vola Vola gives the ball short for Nakarawa, but there's a penalty.
Here you see, nice tackle from Polate Vau. Vui over the ball. And the Fijian attackers just lifting up off the ground.
Indicating HIA.
You got to check him.
There's Frank Lomani. Coming off. Oh, disappointment after 5 minutes. Frank Lamani will have to go and get checked, and coming out onto the field. And Nicola Matawalu. There he is. What an exciting player he was when he first came on the scene. Now playing as professional rugby at Glasgow Warriors, having spent time at Exeter and Bath. Now Matu'u looking for Filo Bolo, but it's not going to be one, and it's secured by Matavisi. Matawalu, Vola Vola, Osborne. They shift down the left edge. Osborne goes inside Mulipula. And then the short ball from Nakarawa.
Great work at the line out. Take Samoa's ball. Here we see Osborne stepping back on the inside, getting the ball away.
Okay, let's go blue.
And captain Wakani Barotu just a little bit too deep. Ball goes into touch. John McKee will want them to be a little bit more patient.
Matu'u, ball king. With the throw, so that's a free kick for Fiji.
I think both teams just need to settle down as they approach their line out. Seems to be a lot of confusion with their movements and their lifts.
Yeah, that's it.
Vola Vola. With the midfield ball, Masi Tuala can't take the ball. Now Semi Vanradra. No room. Matawalu now shifts. And the ball's drifted forward. The two teams trying to play the game at pace.
Yeah, they are. And we heard from the coach, John McKee, last week about their continuity. So the Fijians, when they get the ball, they just need to be patient. They need to carry. They need to build phases. They don't need to be in a hurry to score tries. If they can do that, they should reap the rewards.
Right. Loose it. Just get that elbow up. Okay? Elbow up. Keep that fine. Off
Midfield scrum. Option for an 8-9 to go right. Or a 4-on-3 if we can get into Vulavula's hands. See Alapati, Laiua just dropping back a little bit.
Sit.
Matawalu, 8-9, a little kick along the ground to improve their field position. Smart play from Fiji to drive Samoa back towards their 22.
And that's all their coach will be asking. They'll be asking them just to be patient, play field position. Don't have to rush things. Now it's Samoa's turn to get their set piece right. I like how they've all gone into a huddle to talk about it. Mulipola's gone over to Matu'u to tell him what's going on in this lineout.
Chris Vui in the middle of the lineout for Samoa.
Oh, yeah.
They take their drive forward. 5 metres, TJ Ioane joins. Jack Lamb is there as well. They've made good meters. That line out was just beyond the 22. They picked up 10 now. They've got an advantage as well. And then off towards the open side is Jack Lamb. Good meters going forward from the line out. No halfback. They're coming back for the penalty. Nice job, Samoa.
Yeah, a lot more patience there, Ken. You know, they got quality ball off the line out. They brought it down. They drove. They're nice and deep, so it's hard for the Fijians to get them, and that's why they're coming from the side. They've got advantage. Now they get to kick into Fiji's half and put them under pressure.
We'll wait for him at the lineup.
Some concern for Matu'u out of the Oriental Rongotai Club in Wellington, former Wellington Hurricane player now at London Irish. Oriental Rongotai Club, amateur club in New Zealand, the home of the Savia brothers and Ma'anonu. And Clive Curry from the earlier era.
9. Stay off.
Vu. Polite Val with a nice run. Polo playing halfback now. Ioane.
Tackle. No, no.
Samoa with some intensity in there. Go forward now. Jack Lamb. Tackled by Botia.
Leave him, leave him, leave him.
Val for Mulipola. Standing still. Shotini with a kick that got some height.
Play on! All play on!
No depth. Good work, Fiji at the breakdown.
It was all play on.
Yeah, you just see Polite Val as he regathers the ball. He carries into contact, falls on his side, which exposes the ball and gives all rights to Botia. And now again, it's Fiji's turn to put it in Samoa's half and be patient. Build phases, don't rush things, and good things will come.
Matavisi from the Cornish Pirates. And now Kunatani plays halfback. Matawalu with a short ball. They're looking to go to the left edge. Osborne from a standing start in between two defenders. They try to hold him up. Whonotia, Tuatangaloa. Jack Lamb is there as well. They're going to be rewarded, Samoa, for sure, with the scrum.
Not going anywhere.
Yeah, it was a great play from a short line out. Double back ball. Radradra through the long pass to Osborne. What I like about Samoa's defence here, Ken, is they're staying connected. They come and help, and now they attack the ball.
Hey, Blue over here. Blue scrum.
So they're trying to attack the ball to take away the Fijians' offload game, which they're so good at.
It's an X factor out on this park and for both teams.
Crouch! Bind!
Frank Lamani has got past his HIA test and is back out there. Pulte Val for Ray Lilo.
No.
Vui.
Hold there, White. Use it, Blue.
Pulte Val.
No.
Deal with a difficult ball at the back of the ruck. TJ Ioane. Kick over the top. Patrick Osborne doesn't take it on the full. Kane Lau Pepe secures the ball for Samoa. Pulte Val now. Ioane at first receiver. And now Samoa go to the left edge, and Tuatangaloa tackled over the touchline. It's a good piece of defence. Now Lomani. Vola shifts for Thabambati.
Great box kick from Pulte Val. Great chase. Turning it back over, using their hands to get back to it. You see Ioane passing into Suteni. Great pass out wide to Tuala. Just here, Tutangaloa trying to stay in. He leaves the ball. Radradra picks it up. But then you see Samoa back in their defence line, back connected, and taking care of their threats.
Thabambati, Nakarawa, two locks for Fiji. Terrific athletes, both of them.
Crouch!
And Fiji
Bind!
to do some defence.
Sit!
Val drops to the left side. Little 8-9 play. Tuala. Tuatangaloa comes away from the touchline and is belted by Thabambati. Pulte Val now for Jack Lamb.
Hang on! Hey! Leave it now! Leave it!
Pulte Val for Jack Lamb. Short for Matu'u. Now the recycle for Matia.
Advantage for the high tackle.
Ioane with a kick along the ground for Vola.
Number 4.
It's a great opportunity to get that back door to Suteni. He just slips as he tries to grab it. If he gets it away, Samoa have got a 3-on-2 down that left edge.
Yeah, that it completely missed. Yeah. Jack. Shot.
Campisi, Matfu now to Leicester. Tigers. There's Matu'u.
That's the head high.
Yeah, just over
The referee brought him back for.
How are you guys seeing anything at the moment?
This is Mpano Shutini, plays his professional rugby for Bordeaux in France. From Adelaide in Australia. He came through the Australian system as a junior, no success with his first attempt at goal.
Yeah, he seemed to come through too quick on his right side, pulling it to the left of the post.
No, there's a ball. Bring it on. There's a different ball. We can't do it. There's the ball there. Right, Thomas.
Fiji done put a ballroom dancing. And now Vola goes deep. TJ Ioane, good carry from Ioane, good player. Chris Vui. Tini looking for the left-hand touch, but he's picked up Vola. Tuala.
Yeah, great outcome for Fiji there. Just getting it touched as Yutini was trying to hit the corner. Took some pace off it. Vola in good position to regather and send it back down into Manu Samoa's half. All Tuala could do was pick it up and return serve only out of the 22. So a good attacking opportunity here for Fiji.
This is Viliame Mata from Tailevu here in Fiji. And he's one of three forwards, Viliame Mata, Semi Kunatani and Leone Nakarawa. Three forwards, one playing lock, one playing 7, one playing 8, that were in Rio de Janeiro. Mata 6'6", Kunatani 6'4", Nakarawa 6'6". They were all big, tall, fast, athletic. And nobody was capable of stopping them. And now Samuel Matavisi. Ball won by Kunatani. Tackled by Paulo. Now Matavisi. Kane Leo Pepe tries to hold him up. And then they lose the ball forward. Fiji.
See Vola trying to use his runners. Great tackle by Ray Lilo on Radradra. To cause the knock on.
Pertheli. Yato is in jersey 20 at the back of the scrum for Fiji. Good scrum from Samoa. And the penalty, great job. Mulipola, Matu'u, Aloe Emile, the front row. That's where it starts.
Good hit there. Just see Mulapula on the left side just start pumping his legs. Gets great support from in behind from his locks. Leopepe and Paulo.
Matu'u going long for Vui off the top. Ioane, short ball for Lilo, bounces away from the first defender. Nice set play from Samoa. They go to the left side. Pulatai.
Stop, okay. First, stop. Stop. Hey, leave it, guys. Leave it, guys, leave it. Yeah. Captain, please. Captain,
Yeah,
quick,
see
quick.
Pulatai about to... He gets
We've just got,
knocked back into his own
your man
player, so
go
he
up and feet
takes
first,
off,
and
and
your man
then
will
just
go on off his
there,
feet. Okay, so it's your penalty. Yeah,
Mafu
we've both
just
got to stay up
jumping
our
on
feet and just keep that
on the back of
discipline,
him.
okay? We've both gone off our feet on a man on the ground, and then after that, people running in. So let's just keep that discipline and up on our feet. Okay, your penalty. Yep.
So referee Brendan Pickerel just explaining what's happened. Man was off his feet. Defenders can't jump on him.
It's Kunatani on your screen. He was the player, really aggressive in that contact, trying to make something happen. Belted a couple of blokes, conceded a penalty.
Sutini would just be looking to follow through on this kick.
Sutini off the post, so he's none from two. It's Kunatani who gave away the penalty. Brings the ball back on the kick return. And now Fiji look to go on the right edge. Botia. Now Thabambati. Time to think about an offload. Nakarawa. And now Tavita, Thabambati.
Leave it.
And now Frank Lamani's midfield bomb not taken.
Forward advantage.
And now Guaneva has the ball.
Advantage over.
Vola.
Lost forward advantage.
And they lose it in the tackle. Wagani, Barotu, Chris Veri's over the ball.
No, it's trapped there. Knock on. It's just trapped.
Again, Samoa's ability to get back in defence and connect, get in front of runners, and they're targeting the ball. Here we go.
Number 20.
Wrap that ball up so we can't get any offloads. Great shot by Matu'u.
He's off. Time. Are you okay? Are you okay? Has that sub come off, Geordie? Has the other guy gone off? Oh, yeah. Okay. Come on. Hey, let's go, Blue.
Wagani, Barotu. What a player he is. Kuri Longovi, Moli Pola.
Coach!
In the last midfield scrum, they went to the left, they ran it. There is also kicking space in behind if they want.
Tini for Fontian inside ball for Ray Lilo. Polotevao looking at his options. TJ Ioane loses the ball in the tackle. Now Ravai gets Fiji going forward. Frank Lamani now. Vola.
Advantage over!
And now Semi Radra goes on the outside. He's out of play. Goneva didn't know where he was.
There you go, as Radra's running around, he's beaten that defender. Tūtangaloa turns in, but Goneva was running out on the outside of the try line, touch line.
Bit of maintenance on Matu'u. Lea Pepe at the front, Vui in the middle. It's Lea Pepe the target.
Move! No, six, no. Yeah, he's okay. He's okay.
Mile,
Leave it, six out.
Polotevao. Chase coming from Tuatangaloa. Goneva. Nice take from the right winger. Frank Lamani now. Vola. Trying to put that ball in behind Tuala. Not much in the way of angle, gets some depth, but doesn't find touch. Vola. Nice take. Now Tuatangaloa from a standing start away from the first defender. Polotevao. Chitini.
Nice little nudge by Sutini. Saw that there's space down the right side. Good support here by Tūtangaloa. Good carry. And a good quick decision by Sutini. Put the ball back.
Stefan Batti.
Carried back.
Vola.
Wait.
It's a good kick if it stays in the field of play. There's a brilliant kick from Vola. Now Asi Tuala.
Wait, Blue. All 10, wait.
Vola. Away from Matu'u. And now Nakarawa offloads the ball. Patrick Osborne. He gets it away. Now Matavisi. Nice footwork from the hooker. Matavisi. The quick recycle. And now they look at the right edge. Tuituru.
Blue, must get out.
Again, the Fijians being able to get their offloads away when Samoa don't attack the ball. Jack Lamb getting in quickly. but the tackler had an effect on him getting over the ball. Referee Pickerel awarding Fiji
Have you got about 33 minutes?
line out. It's an important part for Fiji to win their line out in this area of the field. Build phases, carry forward.
Set play, Matavesi with a short ball
Roll
for Botia.
10 out. Here it is.
They're looking for the quick recycle, they're not going to get it.
No, leave it. Here it is. Here it is.
Frank Lamani is on the ground, the halfback. Ball goes behind the Wagani, brought to Vola and Radra. Trying to get away from Fonotia. Now Tuituvu. Nakarawa.
Yeah, three offside. It took your leg. Offside. Yeah, there was. Ruck. Number 3 offside. Yeah, ruck. Number 3 offside.
Here's what Fiji are trying to do. Get their arms free. No one wraps the ball up. Offloads. Alo Emil judged to be offside as the ball hits him.
Oh, look. I'll need to look at it. I thought there was a ruck. You might have been right.
Willie Paula was at the 2011 Rugby World Cup. Manu Samoa, a veteran front rower. Now Ben Vola, who's been very active in this opening 32 minutes. He's played at the Waratahs, the Crusaders and the Rebels. These days he's at Racing 92 in France, where he has enjoyed tremendous success. And Tumbai Matson in the pink top just to the left of Vola, assistant coach. Successful. 32 minutes almost for the first points to be scored here.
Seven more.
Go Jackie, in the deals.
Shutini. Nakarawa. Vola, 3 decoys for Goneva, gives the ball short for Botia. Trying to commit defenders to the middle area of the park. And Radra. Vui trying to hold him up. He's lost the ball forward. They shift it. Shutini. Vui. Well, it's a tough contest between a couple of uncompromising teams tonight. And now Jack Lamb in a little bit of space, the captain. Trying to offload the ball, didn't find the marker. That was their best chance in this half, Samoa, to get a first try.
Yeah, and again, Fiji trying to run the ball out. Turnover. Tualu tried to get the kick, got charged down into the hands of Lamb. Now he's looking for the offload. We had Tutangaloa on his outside, just couldn't get it away. The referee had called that advantage was over. So the ball goes back to Fiji. Look for Botia to carry close. and Fiji to exit from the strong boot of Vula Vula.
Crouch. Bind. Sit.
Lamani, good scrum from Samoa.
Hold there, Blue.
Some work in defence as well from Polotai Vau.
Last Blue.
You see Lamani at the back.
Use it. No. Hold there, Blue. No.
Lamani
Pressure that the Manu Samoa front row are putting on Fiji in scrum time is too much for number 8 to pick up. So it's disruptive. They're having to find other ways to exit.
Jack Lamb caught behind the advantage line, and smart piece of defence from Botia. Chris Vui, good carry from Vui. Polotai Vau now, Siotini shaped to pass, but then takes the line on himself. Ravai with the tackle. Samoa in very good field position. Mulipola. Nakarawa with the tackle. And now Matu'u, patient with the ball. Manu Samoa. And now Ray Lilo just outside the 22. Kane Lau Pepe.
Out. Look. Leave it now, White. Leave it.
Matu'u as an option. Oh, it's tough and uncompromising. Jack Lamb.
Advantage. Tackle too slow.
And a penalty.
Playing advantage to Blue.
Advantage for Samoa, Chris Vui.
Still playing advantage to Blue.
Pull up. Oh, and then the drop kick attempt from Siotini is successful. No. Coming back for the penalty.
Good patience from Samoa.
Now we've still got
They went off the ruck for a couple of times, left and right.
About
It wasn't
90.
working. Polotai Vau asked his forwards to come around the ball,
Shot.
pick and go. They got
yeah,
a penalty
that
from
might be
someone
something
not moving away from the ruck.
You want?
Now young UJ Siutini has got an option to put another 3 points on the board for Samoa heading into half-time.
That's why I gave it to him. Not rolling away. Just got to move past it. Okay, I'll keep watching. What do you make that penalty?
So he's none from 2 with the tee.
We're going to have to
Plus
play
he's missed the
restart
drop goal, so he's none from 3.
for a minute. See that? One and a half. One minute. 1 minute.
3-3.
That'll be a confidence booster for the young man. He's played well so far in this first half. Getting Samoa some good field position.
Le malo assim. Malo.
Vola. Vui, he's been tremendous, Vui.
Hold. Leave it.
This
Leave it,
game
you
is
two. Leave
carried.
it.
Canely out Pepe.
Hold him.
Gets his team over the advantage line. Vui goes again.
It's half time. It's half time. Hands out. Rock formed. Hold.
That's our goal. Happy to go to the half-time break with the scores locked up. 3-3 between the Manu Samoa and the Flying Fijians. Tutu and Jack Lamb lead their teams back on to ANZ Stadium here in Suva, with the scores level at 3-3. And an important part of both teams build up. Kane Lau Pepe played for the Hurricanes in 2019, plays his provincial rugby for Bay of Plenty. Vola Vola, the second half underway. Vui beats Patrick Osborne to the ball. See the Samoan forwards peeling off to the right side. Kane Lau Pepe with the carry. Polate Val for Shutini. Vola Vola. Nicely done, Shutini. And now Kieran from the Tia. Vola Vola. Asi Tuala. It's a little kicking contest. Now Frank Lomani throws the ball to himself.
Kicking game from Samoa. Sutini and Polate Val has been first class, pushing them back into their own 22. Lomani had no other option but to clear it. Samoa look to attack from this short line out.
Four-man line out, Chris Vui at the back of that.
Backwards, backwards by White, play on! Play on!
And the referee say the ball went backwards. TJ Ioane lines up. Mata.
Out!
Short ball, Ray Lilo over the advantage line. They're going to go back the left side. Samoa now. Belgium, Tuatanga Law can't find any space. Vui, enormous work rate he's had in this game. Chris Vui, the blindside flanker.
Play on! Play on! Stop, leave it, leave it, leave it. Leave it, 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 leave it. Okay, time's off, we'll look at him.
Always physical in the Pacific.
Let's go back. White, go back. Just time off, we'll have a look at the injury.
Yeah, it looks like Chris Vui just got his leg caught in an awkward position as he was going into contact. Samoa coming off that line out, looked like it was knocked down. The referee said play on. They came around the corner. Great carries from Ioane and Lilo. Vui around the corner, and it ended there. They just need to keep on winning the contact, winning the physical battles, carrying it around and over the Fijians, creating their fast ball so they can set away Fonatir and Lilo on the edges. For Fiji, just a matter of playing field position again, being patient, winning their set piece, holding on the ball for multiple phases and building pressure against Samoa.
A couple of weeks in Samoa, the Pacific Games a few weeks ago, where scenes like this were very familiar every day. The Fiji team was immensely popular in Samoa. They have great fans and great supporters. Wherever they go around the world, it was no different. A very successful games it was. Congratulations to the people of Samoa and the government of Samoa. What a games, what a spectacle, and what organisation, the way the people of Samoa came together with just 14 months lead in. Maybe one of the most memorable experiences that any of us will have going up to the Pacific. 5,000 athletes, 24 countries, 28 sports. An opening and closing ceremony that will live in the memories of all of us that were touched by those very special games. And now the sporting world turns their attention to the remaining minutes of this Pacific Nations game, of course, ahead of the Rugby World Cup to come in about 6 weeks' time, as Dwayne Polate Vau in a strong attacking position for Manu Samoa. TJ Ioane, he has been a powerful influence on the back of the scrum today for Manu Samoa. Now Ciutini at the line, had to make a second grab for the ball. Polate Vau for Matu. He's lost the ball. Oh, it's been real backwards. He lost that forward. Polate Vau, so he gets a good decision from the referee. Now Mulipola. Now Pepe running hard at Mafu. Gee, they've had plenty of balls. Samoa. Ciutini with a flat ball. Good support play now. Fonotia. Tuala, first receiver. And now Lilo. Polate Vau, TJ Ioane. They need a quick recycle. Jack Lamb. Good tackle on him by Nakarawa. Now Tefilo Polo and Muli Polo work together, but they've lost the ball. Forward, and now Lamani, they're a chance down the right edge. When Radra goes on the inside of Laua. Ball stays alive. Lamani with a little tip on. And now Goneva. Fiji with the first try.
Came from a great turnover at the breakdown. They got it to space. Samoa just didn't have enough defenders out there. Here we go. Out to Radradra. Steps. Alapati Leua. What about those hands? And Goneva, the right wing, in support. Alapati Leua tried his hardest to get back, just not in time. Here's the turnover.
Well, Frank Lamani, he started it, and look at the footwork from Radradra. Out, in, out again, and tips the ball back on the inside, and a lovely ball from Botia to Lamani. And then once the ball was in the hands of Goneva, Veroniki Goneva, what a player he has been over the last decade for Fiji. A wonderful athlete. He's entering the twilight of his career, Goneva. But a lovely player to watch now, Ben Volavola.
And again, possession, territory was all in favour of Samoa. It didn't have enough numbers in the breakdown. Turnover And Fiji bowled it away down the right side for a good team try.
There's AJ Alatimu, who's always been playing for the Western Force this year in the rapid rugby competition. And Fiji with a 10-3 lead. Penny Ravai with a good run. Vola at first receiver. Cut out ball, then a second man play, and another decoy runner. And immediately they challenged the right edge of Samoa's defence. Fiji, Lamani, back to the right side now for Thavambati.
Fiji starting to open up now. Trying to go from width to width. Just unable to hold on to this ball here.
Kempisi, Ma'afu, and screen at loose head prop. Two changes, Ma'afu and Penny Ravai leave the field to be replaced by Erone Maui and Kalivati Tawake. And Ma'afu, born in Sydney, now at the Leicester Tigers.
Crouch! Bind!
And Maui and Tawake. TJ Ioane.
Clear it! Clear it! Up!
Kia tough. Scrum.
Yeah.
Two new front rowers. Want to make an early statement.
Just stay stable.
Front row just on your screen there with the headgear.
You just
So
hold
with the
on
headband, should I say,
there.
Erone
Okay?
Maui is a local from Suva. His teammate who's come on, Tawake places professional rugby in Biarritz.
Crouch! Bind!
All 5 of the 6 front rowers out there now all play in Europe. Just the one local from Suva, TJ Ioane, tries to get away from Frank Lamani, who can slow him down but can't hold him up. And then they concede a penalty. Great job, Fiji. And a bit of discomfort. Ioane.
Just see him fighting forward. Mata over the ball in good position. Nice strong base. Able to pick up the turnover.
Is he okay, or are we going to have to take it off? Just hold it there, Daniel. Just hold that.
Good opportunity for Fiji to strike off their set piece.
TJ Ioane
Time off. Time.
went to Wellington College in New Zealand, where he started his rugby, picked up by Otago, now playing at London Irish. Very good player for the Highlanders as well. He's going to leave the field, hopefully. That's not too serious, given the importance of Ioane to Samoa's World Cup plans. He's going to be replaced by another former Wellingtonian, Henry Stowers, who's now playing at the Western Force. certainly hope that for Samoa's sake, that's not a serious injury for TJ Ioane.
Yeah, it's a like-for-like replacement. Henry Stowers, good defender, ball carrier.
Wageni Porotu for Mata. Nakarawa, ball goes behind them, but it's secured by Vola Vola. Offloads it in the tackle for Osborne. Goes in between 3 defenders. Osborne, that's a good carry. Now Frank Lamani, Fiji set up their options. They're going to go to the middle. This is Tawake.
No hands.
Replacement prop. Vola Vola, second man play for Radra. Cut out ball for Goneva. Thought about an offload, Goneva. Lomani, back the right side. Fiji stringing some passes together, but they turn it over. Mulipola.
Advantage.
And Samoa immediately look for some better field position.
Play! Happy. Play!
Yeah,
Play
the
on!
Fijians looking good with their catch and pass. Just that offload there. Halting their continuity.
So Samoa, all the ball, all the field position.
Number 2.
Dominated time in their opponent's 22. And they've got no tries to show for it, just the one penalty.
We got sub.
And Fiji spent most of this game on defence. One try against the runner play.
Yep, send them on. To go. Okay, got a little bit short of it as well.
Seilala Land coming on to replace Motu Matu'u. Some concern about Butcher, who plays at La Rochelle with Victor Vito, former All Black and Wellington and Hurricanes player. And they have been very successful in the French top league competition.
Come on! Yeah, you stay here. You're there. Hold there, White!
Seilala Lamb for
Move!
Kane Lau Pepe.
That's one line!
Taival with his hands on the ball. And then Lilo out the back, quick hands to the right edge. The pass goes behind now. Pati Laua. And now Lamb. It's the offload, Vui. Lamb, Jack Lamb. Nice tackle, Botia and Tawake. Samoa building pressure. Chris Vui. Henry Stowers. Law with the ball at the back, and now Laua can't catch the ball, no pressure. Puts the ball down.
Captain, you got the option. Scrum or line out.
Great opportunity
Scrum.
here,
Scrum, guys.
just out the back door, holding defenders. Great read from Fonatia as Osborne came off his wing. Alapati Laua just couldn't pull it in.
Rugby in the midfield. Pati Laua from Wellington in the Norths Club. Terrific career. The Hurricanes as well. It's been a very structured game from Samoa. Ball dominated around their big men carrying the ball.
Balance. Balance from you and balance.
And they've certainly had the advantage of more possession and better field position. None of that is reflected on the scoreboard. Fiji more expansive and more expressive with the ball. Frank Lomani. Vola. Midfield bomb. Simi Radra takes the ball in, then offloads in the tackle. And Guneva just shifts it back. Lomani now on the ground.
Good work by Belgium Tui Tangaloa over the ball. Lomani went to get down on it. Saw the skills from Radradra. The offload game not coming off there. But as it goes back, Lomani gets on the ball. And Tui Tangaloa gets its strong base over the ball and forces the penalty.
Viliame Mata from the village of Tailevu is replaced by Puthele Yato. He plays his professional rugby at Clermont in France. So Lamb for Leao Pepe. Very good game tonight so far from Leao Pepe. Line-out work has been outstanding. His carries have been dominant. Say Lala, Lamb, now Henry Stowers and Leao Pepe. Lamb carries again Mulipola. Chris Vui, this pick and go game from Samoa. Now Alatimu goes wide, Lilo. Now 12 metres out.
Here it is, Blue. Leave it, White. Leave him. Backwards.
Lamb. Ball goes back with Fiji bringing the heat in defence. Henry Stowers now.
Advantage, offside. Number 5 White.
Now Samoa. They've been doing this all night. Up through the middle, Sailala Lamb. We have a look at what the referee's going to do. There was a penalty advantage for Samoa, but there was an infringement for Sailala Lamb, so the try's not awarded. So there's the carry.
Lamb over the ball and just picks. I'm not too sure he's offside there, but the referee is right.
He's got to be behind the ball. Time. We've got time off here.
I thought he had enough of his body behind the ball to pick it up.
Yeah. No, he can't go back like that.
Jack Lamb.
What's the option? What are you going to do here? Are you taking the shot?
Funotia,
Are you taking the shot?
Tuala. Players haven't seen too much of the ball on the edge.
Jack, you've said shot.
Lilo's carried a few times.
Did you say shot? No.
The ball deliberately kept in the middle of the park and
No,
in front of the
line out. Okay.
Samoa forward pack.
Line out. Yep.
AJ Alatimu. The Australian 20s. Time with the Queensland Reds as well. Seilala Lamb has looked very likely. A couple of carries. Leao Pepe is at 2. In the line out, Chris Vui is at 3. He's the target.
Woo!
Now they're going to try their hand at a drive. Seilala Lamb joins at the back.
One, blue!
Fiji trying their best to disrupt the ball. Ruck. Great job in defence, Fiji. Aggressive. They got in and countered the Samoa drive effectively and win the feed at the scrum.
Yeah, you can just see Seilala Lamb at the back trying to transfer it back as the pressure comes from Fiji's left side. He controls the ball really, really well. He's trying to get it back now. Yato pulls it down and they just can't get it free.
Nothing. We're playing on.
Maui. So we're into the last quarter, 10-3 Fiji over Samoa. But more variation in the Samoa attack. Might offer a few more challenges to the Fijian defence. They have opted largely to take on Fiji in the middle, where defensively they have been up to the task.
Samoa have got best gains when they've had decoy runners and backdoors and backs running behind forwards. So if they can set that up quickly, make good decisions, get that going with other players holding space.
Yato off the back, good carry.
Out, 20.
Now, Lamani waits, you see the young halfback talking to his forwards. Ben Volavola. So they're able to hold Samoa at bay. Fiji, just the one try in 62 minutes of rugby.
Yeah, it's a skill in itself what Lamani's doing. Organising his forwards, telling them where to go, putting the blockers up so that he or Volavola can get the kick away.
Okay, time on. Let's go, blue.
Tivita Ratuva coming on for Tivita Thavambati. So Lamb for Leao Pepe. A loose ball secured by Fiji. Frank Lamani looking for Volavola. Buys himself a bit of time, Volavola. The ball was lost forward.
Yep, just a little bit too high for Leao Pepe. Fijians playing volleyball there. Setting it up. Volavola under pressure. Right, left. and I'm sure he's glad that the whistle went.
Coach! Bind! Stand again. Yeah. Hold. Okay. It does look like there's a bit of a lean coming on from you guys, okay? So you have to work really hard at your balance and not come past the center. Okay? Yep. Let's go.
Oh, look at that. That speaks volumes for the Fijian character and defence. 29% only territory, 39% only of the ball Fiji, and they lead 10-3. So they've had less ball, done more with it. And now Yato through the middle of the Samoan defence. Frank Lamani looking for runners either side. Now he comes for Nakarawa. Patrick Osborne playing halfback, and now Kunatani. Lamani, Vola kicking to the long side, putting Samoa back in their own half. Well, they've had only a third of the ball and less than a third of possession. Fiji, well, they've spent 2/3 of the game on defence.
Number 1.
Jordan and James Lay coming on for Samoa to replace Mulipola and Alo Imile.
Okay.
Good night work for these two boys. The scrum's been very dominant. They've carried, they've tackled.
Play on.
A good 66 minutes for two big men.
Yeah, Pepe. Another successful now little fish receiver. AJ Timu. Tuala for
White
Alatimu.
blue. Yeah, if they drop someone out, it's okay. Yeah. Well, there's 4 there, so it's, yeah.
Matavisi for Latuva. But the ball is won by Samoa. Vui now coming away with the ball.
Roll. No, out. Advantage. No advantage.
Lay for Lamb. Sailala Lamb. And that's for Alapati Laua trying to get it behind Osborne. He loses the ball. Forward frustration for Laua. That was the tactic. AJ Alatimu dropping the ball on a sixpence for Alapati Laua.
Well, they had the advantage,
Not supporting your weight.
so they put the kick up. Alapati, he gets him behind Osborne, catches, and then Osborne's just able to knock it out of his grasp. Plenty of time for Samoa here. Take their time. Forwards are talking. Getting the calls for their line out.
Well, they haven't had much ball at backs. They've looked good when they have. Leao, Pepe again. Gosh, what a colossus he has been for Manu Samoa tonight. Kane, Leao, Pepe.
Hold. Advantage to blue.
AJ, Alatimu. Tafilo. Polo. Vui. Offloads for Sailala Lamb, but the Fiji defence is aggressive.
Yes. Still playing advantage.
Henry Stowers. Taken to the ground by Yato. Now they shift. Alatimu with a ball over the top. Kane, Leao, Pepe. Samoa starting to use the ball a little bit more now. Lay.
Still playing advantage.
Pulate Val for Vui. Tries to get to the outside of his opponent, Kunatani. Alatimu. Second man play for Tuatangaloa. One-on-one. Tries to go on the outside, stays in the field of play, Tuatangaloa. Samoa playing with some urgency and some width.
Here's the mark. Fighting tree, number 5. Scrum. We have to be very careful with our discipline down the centre of the field, okay? Yep.
Boys, 11 up all,
Discipline. Yep.
Brandon, stop for 2 and 15 wide.
Yeah.
Samuel
Like
Matavisi.
there's another one right near the goal line here. Feels like it could be a yellow one. Does that feel okay to you?
Placed by Dolokoto. And Jersey 16, another local from Suva. Dolokoto.
Come on. What time you got there, Jordy?
Jordan, James Lay and Sailala Lamb for Samoa, Dolokoto, Mari and Tawake. Tawake for Fiji.
Fine! No, where's that? Yeah, we just haven't got the binds up on the side. Yeah, we go again. Yeah. Oh, watch out. Keep that balance, White. Crouch! Bind! Scrum. Guys, we just need better balance, okay? Not leaning through the weight. Balance. Good. Yep.
Henry Stowers there in Jersey 20 out of Scots College and Wellington, played for both the Samoa and New Zealand 20s. Some representative rugby for Bay of Plenty.
Bind!
as well, having come through the junior academy system in Wellington, and now playing as professional rugby in the Western Force in Perth.
Stand up.
Tolokoto for Matavisi
Okay,
and
come over
Muri
here. Come
Valu,
over here. Come over here.
another player from La Rochelle
Right. You've got to keep
club
those
in
knees
France,
up off the ground. Okay.
has come onto the wing for
Keep your shoulders up. Yep.
Fiji. They've done well, the Fijian forwards. They've been able to run 3 minutes off the clock, deny Samoa time with the ball.
Up here, guys. Crouch! Bind! Sit!
Jack Lamb has gone to number 8.
Advantage!
It's the Fiji front row going down. Lamb. It's tackled on the 5-metre line. Alatimu with a kick along the ground. Samoa are going to be beaten by the dead ball line. Will come back for the scrum penalty against Fiji.
Yeah, some slightly different. It's not
Very
a-
short in goals here at ANZ Stadium.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Yeah, good option to kick in behind.
Scrum!
Just need another 2 metres of that line to be back.
Your elbow. Yeah.
Alatimu with a near try-scoring kick for Alapati Laua, which was long and high. You know, one was short and on the ground for Ray Lilo. He adds some variation to the Samoa attack with this kicking game, that's for sure. AJ Alatimu.
Sit!
Polote Vao waits. Alatimu has to go low for the ball. Takes the line on himself. Alatimu tackled inside the 5.
No, leave it! Out! Advantage!
Another penalty advantage, Chris Vui.
Hold!
Lamb. Lau Pepe.
Yeah. Out! Leave it!
Polote Vao again. Vui. What a game he's had, the blindside flank of Vui. Now they go wild. Timu. Just a metre short. Salala Lamb.
Out! Advantage!
I feel our yellow cards coming.
Right. Yeah, no. You're gone. 20. Wait. Okay, hang on.
Betheli.
Rocket
Yato.
form. No, here's Mark. Go back. Go back. Yeah.
We'll see the rest of the game out in the Sinbanese in jersey
Scrum.
20.
What's the time there, guys? Yeah. Damon, could you just have a time check with the sideline, please? 4 minutes. 4?
4 minutes. They have to defend on their own line, so there's a numerical advantage for Samoa, who have probably had their best period in the game these last 5 minutes. They've provided some variation through their backs
Coach!
to their offense.
Fine! Sit!
So 15 plays 14. 3.5 on the clock.
Clear it!
Lamb holds the ball. Short for Alapati Laua coming from the wing. Jack Lamb, the captain, with a right foot step. Tackled 4 metres out. Now Alatimu out on the edge for Lilo, gives the ball, the try's going to be scored. Asi Tuala. What's the call? Not sure if he stayed in the field of play.
think it's more the grounding that they're worried about. Here they come. They went back to the blind. It's over the line.
Do you think knock on as well?
Yeah, he dropped it. The crowd are helping the referees out as well.
Set. I said.
I thought knock on. No one has anything different.
It'll be a 5-metre scrum, will it?
There we go.
No, it's knocked that in.
Hold on. Yes. Come on.
There's a Fijian player down as Matavisi and Matawalu. Come on, Josh Matavisi, brother of Samuel, has already been replaced.
Let's go.
And just to the left of your screen, Nicola Matawalu. I remember this kid when he first debuted for Fiji, Matawalu.
Let's go, guys.
In the Fiji military at a young age.
Right.
So Fiji have to defend. They'll have the feet at the scrum, but you can see they're on their own 5-metre line. Fiji. Matawalu in 21, he had made an immediate impact when he came on the international scene and was signed very early to professional contract.
Bind.
Played most of his footy overseas.
That was balanced. Let's go.
But a fabulous runner and ball player. Matawalu, 30 years old now these days. Fiji, very happy to have board meetings, conversations and talks, run the clock down.
Yeah, I don't know what was said, but looks like they're just going to try and get a carry, slow the ball down, and play the last 2 minutes out from their 22.
Tackle, release. Hold. No. Hold blue, wait. Yeah. Hold.
So Matawalu in jersey 21. We'll send the ball out to the 22-metre area. We're into the last minute, and now Samoa with an attacking line out.
Fiji's going to back their defence. Samoa, with the man advantage, need to find a space, whether it's back down the blind or out to the edge, just to stretch Fiji's defence. Start asking questions.
Can I get a time check, please, guys?
First job, win set piece.
Leo Pepe does that. Oh, he lost the ball forward. Alatimu. No, it's not AJ Alatimu. It's Alapati Leua.
Full time. Full time. Hang on, just check that one. I think it might be full time, guys.
We're just checking on the time. The referee, Brendan Pickerel.
Full time, yeah.
And they have done a wonderful job, Fiji, to close out the last 5 or 6 minutes. Frustration for Manu Samoa, who enjoyed enormous advantage, position and territory, but they lose the game. Fiji deserve this victory, 10 points to 3. tough, uncompromising game. Very, very impressive performance from Fiji. Just a third of the ball, third field position, finished the game with 14 men. And able to keep Samoa tryless.
Dwayne Pulatavao, one of Manu Samoa's best tonight. His passing game, his running game, his organisation, his kicking and his tackling. Was a standout player for Samoa tonight.
Jack Lab, Pacific rivalry was at its best in today's game. How does it feel? Pleased with the game?
Momo lava ni si vinga whaftai le atua le atu. Oa, le se si o avene aso. A whape fwoi matu atunu o lo wha mun mai. Matu tapoina mai a tei matu le whaftai Samoa. Tō lang mai. Lord, wanna thank the Lord first and foremost for the match today, and it's always going to be a physical game between us and Fiji. As you saw today, there was no holds barred there.
So what positives have you taken out from the PNC as you head for the Rugby World Cup?
Obviously there's always learnings, whether you win or lose. It's just a matter of us being able to learn from those mistakes and growing as a team. So we'll obviously review that and then we'll go from there.
All the best for the World Cup.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Fiji.
A disappointment for Manu Samoa and the captain, Jack Lamb. And they will reflect on the advantages that they had with the ball and territory, but not able to convert that into points. They showed a little bit towards the end. And Domenico Oganibarotu, Fiji.
Domenico, congratulations for the win. What a tight game. I believe defense held on in the last stages of the game.
Yeah, it was. It's always tough playing the Island Brothers, and I showed today, and we had a lot of mistakes to work on as well, and we knew it was going to be tough. And second half, we were trying to change the strategy and come up with our own game and not follow the game plan, and that's what we did. It's not a big margin, but we still have a lot of work-ons to go on, and yeah, still another game to go before the Rugby World Cup.
So what have you taken out as a captain from this PNC as you need to work on before you go to Japan for the Rugby World Cup?
It's always the same. We're not perfect. We always have stuff to work on. It's the little things, and the boys know that we still got a couple more weeks preparation before we play Tonga and New Zealand, and yeah, just the little things.
Good luck.
He's made his debut for Fiji in 2010. Played in the Waikato down in New Zealand, now playing in Brive in France. Domenico Oganibarotu.
There's the final score. Fiji edging out Samoa 10-3. All the possession, the territory going Samoa's way. But Fiji only needed 2 times down in the 22 of Samoa to come away with the victory. A penalty from Volavola and a well-taken try by Ganova to take the victory.
Manu Samoa coach Steve Jackson.
Steve, your assessment on Samoa's performance today?
Yeah, look, I was pretty happy that we deserved to lose. I'm not too sure. I think our boys played pretty well, and we obviously couldn't capitalise on a couple of opportunities that we had out there. So, yeah, look, I was pretty happy. I suppose the scoreline doesn't really reflect how our team went. We had plenty of territory and things like that. But look, overall, apart from the scoreline, I was pretty happy with the way the boys played.
Couple of injuries. Will that be a concern for you heading into the World Cup?
Oh, we'll just have to reassess tomorrow. You know, there's a couple of ankle sprains, I think, and we'll just have to wait until they wake up and get a good rest and recovery, and we'll see how they are in the morning.
What's next from here before you head to Japan?
Yeah, look, we've got 4 days in Samoa. We'll go back there and do what's right for the people back home, and then we head into back to Auckland. We'll be in the camp for a couple of weeks before we play the New Zealand Divisional 15, and you know, it'll give us time just to rest our bodies in the next week and obviously have a good look in terms of our Rugby World Cup squad and what that looks like.
All the best.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
31st of August, that game at Eden Park. Samoa, Fiji, Tonga, New Zealand Divisional 15 will feature. Pacifica Challenge 2, and for Fiji, well, I assume he'll be delighted. John McKee will now speak to us.
John, a win is a win, but by the look of your face, I believe you are a bit disappointed of performance today.
Oh, look, you know, we won a very physical arm wrestle today. You know, it was a tough battle out there. You know, for us, in our attack, we wouldn't have liked to have developed a bit more continuity and maybe given ourselves some opportunity. But, you know, credit to Samoa, they put us under a lot of pressure and forced us to make errors.
More soul searching to do before you head to Japan?
Oh, look, I think there's, you know, I can talk about our lack of continuity in attack, but I think, you know, we were under pressure defensively for parts of the game, and credit to our players. I thought our defensive system worked well. I thought players worked really hard in defence, and, you know, we resisted a lot of pressure in our own 22, so we take that away as a positive, but we need to work harder when we've got the ball in hand to build continuity and build pressure on the opposition.
6 more days before you name your final team to the Rugby World Cup. So what will be your selection based on?
Oh, look, you know, there's a whole lot of factors that the selection's based on. You know, like form is obviously one of them. You know, we want to pick players who are in form, but, you know, we look at the balance of our side as well. You know, it's really important that we get the right mix and the right combinations in our team going to Rugby World Cup.
Good luck for the Rugby World Cup.
Luck up.
John McKee, we were quite guarded there, but I would say he'd be delighted with this team. All the time they were denied with the ball, and that astonishing stat, Samoa having 10 minutes inside their own 22, and they kept them tryless. So a victory for their character and resilience. It's the one try scored in the game, and Fiji, well, they had their opportunities.
Yeah, there's the penalty just before half-time. Fiji getting on the board. Siuteni replied. They went into the break 3-all. Came back out. Samoa getting plenty of positives down on the right side edge. It was just here, forwards, and it only took Fiji to go from defence to attack. Radradra, Botea, back into Lamani, and Gorneva in support. Samoa had plenty of possession. Here it is. So the Fijians had been on defence for a number of phases. Their ears pricked out when the ball came available, and they did what they usually do. Hands, Radradra, showing their skills on the ground. Tuatanga-Loa, here's another opportunity for Samoa, but Fiji's scrum line out, held up in the second half. They pull this down, unable to get the ball out. Kick in behind. They had advantage. They just couldn't hold the ball. Here, Lilo puts Tuala away. He just can't hold the ball.
The game finished 10-3. Fiji deserving their win, and it was a win based on a real test of their character and resilience, having to play so long in this match without the ball. They found a way to run the clock down at the end. And now we are getting ready for the official presentation of the 2019 Pacific Nations Cup. And the winning team, Japan, coming on to receive the acknowledgements. Prime Minister Frank Bainimarama, who loves his rugby, and the Japan team, Keita Inagaki, Shota Horiye, Asa Eli, Aivalu, James Moore, Uwe Helu, Michael Leach, Peter Labashkakni, Hendrik Tui, Fumiaki Tanaka, Yu Tamura, Timothy Lafaele, William Tupou, Kenki Fukuoka, Matsushima, Ryohei Yamanaka, Natsushi Sakate, Kuki Yamamoto, Yusuke Kizu, Wimpi Vanderveld, Kazuki Himeno, Yutaka Nagare, Kakiya Matsuda, and Lomano Lemike. And the head coach, Jamie Joseph, coming forward to receive the acknowledgement and congratulations. And now the outstanding Michael Leach. What a legend he is and what an inspiration he is for the game in Japan and for his team. He's been in Japan a very long time. He's well known, recognised and admired around the world. Michael Leach. And he will hold aloft the Pacific Nations Cup for 2019. And it's the third time that Japan have won the trophy, having been successful in 2011 and 2014. And now again in 2019, Jamie Joseph had taken the team out of a lot of Super Rugby in 2019 in preparation. And many were waiting to see what kind of performance would come from them in the Pacific Nations from all the Super Rugby they missed. And they went 3 from 3. And for the third time, they are crowned Pacific Nations Cup winners. Japan. So the final standings as they are, and in terms of ranking, Japan will finish first, USA and Fiji second, equal on points, Samoa fourth, Tonga fifth, and Canada in sixth position. So it has been a fabulous competition held over the last 3 weekends. Good promotion for rugby in the Pacific. A tough contest here tonight with Fiji showing some real character to hang on to win. The under 14 players in the end. And Samoa, well, they'll be encouraged by the fact that they had so much ball and so much field position, but they'll be a tad disappointed they didn't score more points with it. So it is Japan who are champions here in the Pacific Nations for 2019. Wherever you've been watching around the world, thank you for your support and coverage, and we look forward to your company in 2020.